Okay, once you've got a shape you like for your tail, make sure it's right for you, sand off any rough edges, just make sure it's appropriate. It might not look so good in your hand, but on the whale, looks nice. Remember, this isn't done, this isn't how it's going to look in the final. So a good thing to do is get your knife and make a bunch of little cuts like that. You can't see. Okay, just a little bunch of little cuts along both bits that you're sticking together. And just get a little bit of water. Just a sprinkle on your hand. To rub on both pieces for sticking them together. Now this bit's crucial. You need to get a good solid partnership per se as such. Yeah, it just needs a good shape. Good joining together. This is where these come very useful. I don't like them at the best of times, but this is where they shine. Because your fingers can't get that level of precision that these can. This one's perfect. So yeah, join them together forever. Okay, so it's not perfect, but it's a start. So a general tail sort of shape. Once it's on, you can mess around with it a bit more, give it a bit more shape. Back on the way. Good. Okay, so look, it's starting to look like a whale now, isn't it? Look, shit. Next time, if you don't like its shape, you can cut at it, as I am doing. And you love making clay as much as I do. You want to get the best shape you can. That looks marginally better. Better? Sort of. A bit too big. Yeah, you can change pretty much any shape into any shape. Square can become a dodecahedron. A circle can become a giant octopus, which I will be making later. Yeah, okay, so that looks much more whale-like now. Very good. The next things to do are the fins. make sure your knife is alright. Okay, now the fins go from about there to there. It's about there. Big shape. So what you need to do is, it's about a centimetre difference on the actual whale. So that's how long your thing needs to be, about a centimetre. But then you just need to, again, get a shape that's good for you. I mean, some people like them a bit more stocky, some like them nice and long. I prefer mine a bit stocky, really. Because it's easier. Nah. Yeah, just keep working at it until you get a nice shape. What I think about is that the second line shouldn't go too far past the first dot. There. When you've got a shape you like, don't hesitate. Don't try and make another one, see if you can replicate it. If you can't, it doesn't really matter. They can be different. And these two fins. These fins are different. 2 legs are different. 2 hands are different. 2 arms are different. Everything's different about people. Same with whales. See? Nice. You don't need to do the scoring with this one. You just need to get it smoothened together. You can score if you want, it's just not necessary. Just yeah, there's one. And then you do the same again with another one. It can be the same if you want, but you're going to find it hard to replicate it. Sometimes it'll take you ages to get a shape. Sometimes you do it first try. Even when you've been doing it as long as I have. And there you have it. The shape's done, but it's nowhere near finished. But it's got a good shape. I will be making more of these, and I'll put pictures in the description below. And if you want, you can buy them. Just email me. It's in the description below, or yeah, actually no, email would be preferable, please. Thank you. But about equipment, where to buy, prices, price ranges, you can get most of this stuff from any art store. The knife can just be a home knife, like I've used, because they're nice and sharp and delicate. The clay, you can buy it from any self-respecting art store will sell clay. If they don't, they're rubbish. Yeah, when you're done with the clay, put it back in the container. Otherwise it'll all dry out. If you can't fit it in, just yeah, so put it back in when you're done with it. I'll edit out this bit, don't you worry. This clay is very good because, okay, this clay is really good because it is, I don't know if you can read it, backwards, okay, it's self-dry, means you don't need to use a kiln, which is useful if you can't afford one or you just don't want one, it's fine. But yeah, once it's dried, but I'll do a separate video on that, won't I? Yeah. But yeah, once it's dried, you can do whatever you want on it. You can paint it. It uses pretty much any paint you can put on it, powder, acrylic. You probably even put oils on it if you really want. I wouldn't recommend oils, they're too expensive. Acrylic would probably be best. Depends what effects you're looking for, you know. Anyway, again, those you can get from any art store. You can use them for other projects as well, painting, and stuff. Yeah, painting mainly. You can put whatever you want on. You can put, I've made a few where I've put chicken wire over. It looks really nice. It's like a scaly effect. It's pretty cool. But yeah, you can do whatever. Just enjoy.